It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well lower everyone's standards. What the f? My boys, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We left off with the homie Monica. Let's see what's good. Monica begins reciting her poem. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something that she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I praise people who have great storytelling. Like, that shit is hard. Some people are so natural at it. Like, my mom's is so good at it. I don't know, man. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monica finishes her recitation? Yeah, I think that's right. Reading is hard for me, y'all. That's my bad. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Whoa, Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called, Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. Oh, you can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Yo, she's trying to do some new shit, y'all. That's what's up. That's some character development right there. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Because she cares, yo. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure in that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her and she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Okay, that's a good gesture right there. Everyone joins me after and we all give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud for her, but we're still caught so off guard we must have forgotten. Hey, yo, clap it up real quick for the homie, yo. Cause public speaking is the #1 fear, or close to the #1. I don't know. That shit is hard. I've had to do it. I'm sure I would like it more if it was about shit I actually liked, but it never was. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. She don't know what to say. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. And she's still giggling. Sayori, far harder than I thought. How'd you guys do so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror. Or in your own head. That's a good way to put it, because like people say some shit like, yo, just imagine everyone in their underpants. That shit does not help, at least me, and I'm pretty sure other people, that shit does not help. I like this approach, like imagining it to you in front of a mirror. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem is aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Recca liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. It's the atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. Wait, that's weird. Interesting. Okay, because they said it was like not serene and bittersweet. Interesting that fits her nicely. I don't know. I might be grasping at straws, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well as with that kind of delivery. And I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where you get sort of gentle delivery that wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Yo, public speaking. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. Why, we don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay, all right, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Recca. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Recca lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. What the fuck, Natsuki? You know what? I do agree with it. Yo, that shit hurt me a little bit. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step up in front of the podium. Do I actually get to see my own poem yet? Everyone has their eyes glanced at me. Oh my god, oh my goodness. They all good. Look. I open. Big eye, lots of eyes. Y'all making me feel like I'm public speaking right now. Okay, everyone's got their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. I'm sorry it's not as good as everyone else's. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out. I had to take a moment to sound that one out. Gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called, why y'all look at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, and it gives as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do it again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Oh, okay, so she has a hard time doing it in front of people she trusts. Maybe, I don't know if trust is the right word or knows. I can put whatever face I want for other people. Okay, yeah, I got you. I kind of get it, cause like, it's not, I don't know, it can be harder sometimes to show a different side of yourself to your friends. I get that, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would've been the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about before the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and to get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite anyway. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, again, y'all should doing it. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. Music change. Okay, that guitar. Oh, yo, that's the one right there. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, that's about it for today. You got the. Someone's on the I don't know, the xylophone or the piano doing the little. Okay, I look more like a mad pianist right now, more than like someone, you know, serenely. Alright, okay, that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out real nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that shit. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing God by then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep, look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Recca, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I welcome with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. You know, actually, surprisingly, I feel like not that much has happened. I mean, the festival is definitely the big thing. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, look at her face. Oh. That's funny. I don't wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I think she was thinking about the whole "it's okay, Recca, you don't have to say it" thing. I'm not even sure like what about that, but I mean, I guess he could have responded with anything a little bit better than just well, whatever. I don't know, because that's the homie, yo. I like how we get to. I mean, Sayori fumbles her words. Okay, so she likes walking home with them and hanging out and shit. So let's just say one day Natsuki asks to walk home with you. Oh, huh. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here. Well, okay, one thing, why can't they all just walk home together? You know what I'm saying? Like, if they all live in the same area, but I feel like neither of these end up in a good situation. I feel like if I'd walk home with Natsuki, she's gonna get more in her head about everything. Or if I say I'd go home with Sayori, she would feel like she's keeping him from, like, hanging out with other people, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to do the homie dirty, yo. Okay, let's see what Recca says here, my boys. Sayori, you really think I'd ditch you for Natsuki? But she's so cute and fun to be. Okay, so she feeling a little insecure. So a little affirmation, you know what I'm saying? Jeez, I can see. I already see her in the club every day. That's right. Besides, you really you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Recca. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I can't really figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. I don't know if I feel that great about that. I don't know. She didn't really. It doesn't really seem like she felt better. So, we'll see how it goes. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. I want to respect her and keep her happy too. But then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, poem time! Okay, yo! Look at all the homies down there. All right, here we go. So I've done one for Sayori and Natsuki, so we should do one for Yuri now. Passion? Oh, how she got all of them, bro? I made the same mistake last time. Unrequited, that sounds so... Or effulgent. What about that? There we go. Hey, yo, see how happy she is? Starscape, romance, adventure. All these sound like Sayori, bro. Spinning, sadness, insight. Okay. I got you. Eternity. Okay, I'm kind of killing it right now with the Yuri ones. Funny enough, I feel like I never picked ones that were for Yuri before. Invaluable? Okay, I don't know what it means, but... Yo, this song is a vibe, y'all. I'm telling you. Every time. Fantasy? Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I feel like that could really work for both. Sensation? Okay. Extraordinary? Okay, that's her. Alright, okay, Sayori. You trying to jump back in the mix, you know what I'm saying? I don't actually know for this one. Let's try flying. Oh, that was Sayori too. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club won't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're willing to help out for the festival as well too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday? And yeah, I thought she was complaining about it a little bit. Maybe she just feeling a little better about it. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. Oh, okay, that's, yeah. But the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food, you sound a bit like a Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, don't they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Maybe she likes squid. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean you of all people? Because it's right in your name. What? Monica? I'm missing the joke somewhere. My voice. Yo, I don't know. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now today, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori sitting at a desk in the corner, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Oh, she worried about something. Oh no. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone. Oh no. It's tough to see the homies down, y'all. Huh? Is everything all right? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? You're not really yourself. Not that that's your fault, because you obviously dealing with something, but it feels like you're a little off. Bruh, just give her a little bit of space and just be like, yo, can I holler at you, like, you know, away from everybody else? Hey, you doing all right? You know, just check up on her. Like, you don't have to out her, like, right in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Just give her a minute. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry about too much about me. Oh, she bringing this up again. Okay, something. She thinking about something. We're gonna find out a bit more right now. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. You know, there's a lot of people out there too who they try really hard to put on a front and like they are hurting a lot inside, and I could see, hey, you know what? I do that sometimes, you know? And like, it's tough. It's tough. I hope they figure out stuff with the homie, yo. We're really glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. They've been preparing for the festival and they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers on her desk. Recca, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast. What does downcast mean? I've never heard of that one. Oh, you think so? Really? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. What? Really? Okay. Monica appears over the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Recca. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. So usually it means that whatever they're thinking about is probably about that or them or that person. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Okay, well that's good. You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. I don't think there's anything wrong with approaching her, and if she says she needs space, she needs space. You give it to her. And you know, like also the fact that it's not the same person is probably okay. For people who are dealing with stuff in a situation like this, like Sayori, multiple people may approach them and be like, hey, you doing all right? And they might turn everybody away. But at least because that person approached them, they'll at least know. It's nice to know that that person cares about my well-being, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's all I was gonna say. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm on point with this shit, y'all. I'm saying that the thing on her mind is you, Recca. Me? How on earth did you come to that conclusion? Well, it probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than it has been. You're so funny, Recca. Have you thought that maybe you've seen her as so cheerful because of how she is when she's around you? I mean, I don't know how else he's supposed to judge her character, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's tough. Like, he ain't a mind reader. I'll give him that. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so don't think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. You're human, bro. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry so much about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Sure, and exactly how much do I care about her? I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Okay, he is thinking in his mind right now. He's not speaking, but I'm getting a little not fun juju vibes from this shit. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you, huh? I look up at Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. It's just, Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. Oh, she wants to read! That's right! Something came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. Oh, and see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you put yourself out there, for the homies, be like, yo, if you need anything, if you want someone to talk to, let me know. Or like, if you want me to leave you alone, I'll leave you alone. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Oh no. Thinking about her? Yeah, she's pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. And then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she'd go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. Unless he was a person of interest. Yeah. I mean, some people just have those days. And that is also true. Some people it happens to the best of us. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with her book she's holding in her hands. She means a lot to you, doesn't she? Yeah, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you find that, let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Ooh, the music just like dropped completely. Okay, oh Jesus. I thought some shit was about to happen. I'm just like, damn, okay. Okay, everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls up to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know everything is back to normal, everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. Make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. All right, who should I show my poem to first? Sayori represents herself in her poems. I just want to check in on the homie dog. Oh, well, she's smiling. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can tell you don't like it already. Well, you don't really need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Oh no, probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe, but that's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're just making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. I'm getting the impression it doesn't make her too happy, but let's just see how it plays out. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Recca. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? Oh, I think this could be something bigger, y'all. You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Okay, so she doesn't want to walk home with him. Which, if she's feeling down and it's about him, that's understandable. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? Dang. Yo, I feel really bad for her, man. I don't know what she's going through, but... Yo. Shit. Alright, we're gonna save Yuri for last because we did write the poem for Yuri. Let's do Natsuki. Natsuki's gonna hate this, yo. She's gonna hate this one. Oh no, oh man, this is seriously a step backwards, huh? I liked your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things, but as long as you're not trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Huh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? What if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun hanging out here even if I have to put up with you. Ugh! Natsuki's elbows connect with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Okay. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap and in a way thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand, wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in a windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's a nice poem. That it's like a very encouraging, I guess. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to make something with a nice message for once. That's dope. Besides, the beach is awesome. Beach is dope. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later. Also, I realized that Sayori never gave me a poem to read, which I'm not sure if she wrote one or not. But anyway, yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. You mean after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic to have us both write about it or whatever? You can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple talk and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care, I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up like kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay. Alright, okay, Monica's next. Hi, Recca. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But if you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Great job, Recca! I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, when it counts, I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? That's writing that's full of imagery and symbolisms. Unlike Sayori, who's using simple direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when the readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to writers that like it effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. What? Why was he so hesitant to get the poem? Alright, y'all, here we go. Monica's poem. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. Here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victims of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering of the twilight sky, until one day, the mind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall, even more gentle as a feather, and a dry quill expressionless. But at a hand catches me between the thumb and my forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look in her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Damn! I don't know where to pick up on, but it was good. I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Very true. Very, very true. I agree with that. Not to get too philosophical or anything. Yo, get philosophical. Philosophical. Oh my God. And I want to hear what she insightful, for being like in high school or whatever. I don't know, y'all. Okay, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. And see, I never put much thought into it. You don't seem to put a lot of thought into many things, mirrored Recca. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the same answers, the world would start to lose its meaning. There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? It's kind of like the whole idea of like, there is no peace without chaos, essentially, is kind of what I'm picking up. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh boy, gonna be about saving my game again? Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, you'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like you have your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That's some good advice. And that's true, because like, if you share something with someone who really doesn't know anything about it, people, if they like you or like y'all are friends, they want to hear about what's going on in your life. But if it's like a stranger and they're not sharing the same interests, it can be a little, disheartening to like, share your, like, what gives you life and is you know what I'm saying? So anyway, all right, that's some good advice. All right, Yuri, here we go. Yuri, Recca, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this a result of what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Of course. It's the same thing for me too, like with YouTube. Like I throw videos out there. I don't expect anything from them, but if it makes people's day better, then that's what's up. That makes me happy. So that's why I look forward to like when I say like, throw whatever in the comments, I really mean throw whatever in the comments, because like I like hearing from y'all. But anyway, are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, Recca, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I've always have some books with me. Yeah, I can, your boy can relate to that. Was not a popular kid in school. School sucked. Not saying that you shouldn't go to school, because getting education is very important, but man, it can be very much not fun and very shitty along the way. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it. It's her way to escape. With me, it was video games, my boys. Books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. Yup, people who you want to fall in love with, or people you just want to make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those people don't laugh at me. I play a lot of like RPGs, right? So very like lots of storytelling, you know, games with like voice scripts of like hundreds and hundreds of pages per character. And like I would get so invested and like be so inspired by those characters too. When I was young, I used to think like, oh, they're my friends too, because like, you know, you come back to the game each time and they're there. It sounds silly, but it is true, you know. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And also, if y'all want like a really inspiring character, my favorite game, Tales of Symphonia, main character Lloyd, a great game. If y'all like very heavy story-based game, great game, very good character. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Recca. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. And I know I'm a difficult person, Recca. I speak slowly, I second guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri, and if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. I mean, like, you know, people who don't show other people respect, and respect takes, like, effort, y'all, to be respectful to every person you can. It takes effort, a lot of mindfulness, too. And, like, usually when people don't do that, they're not very happy with themselves, so... And, like, you can't help people who can't help themselves, you know what I'm saying? And I would say I've had at least one success. If you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Oh, do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Beach, a marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chastically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expansive bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is the one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes in. Will it gently lick your foundation until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? So I'm just laughing because I'm thinking of just a sandcastle just getting crushed. Either way, the outcome's the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where the toes squish into sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, I return to earth forevermore. That was a good poem. And you know what's funny? Yuri and Itsuki both wrote about beaches. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic. Oh, okay, so they discussed it. I suppose it's better to compare the differences in our writing style or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's a surprise she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show up. Dang, I don't think so. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But like, I get it, but like, you know, gotta respect other people and their stuff for them to respect you back. Can't do that. But I suppose it's not a bad idea to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's a good time for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, y'all, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna end it right here because I don't want to keep these episodes too long. Anyway, y'all, appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all already know. Make sure to subscribe if you like the video. Leave a like. Comment about whatever. I love hearing from y'all. I have a Discord and a Twitter. Links for that will be down below as well. Quick, actually, anybody who is dealing with a lot, and it can be overwhelming. Yeah, I've been through it. I live it. Make sure to talk to your friends, people you can confide in and trust, even who you have good relationships with, parents, other family, you know what I'm saying? Getting stuff out really does help. Talking to a therapist if you have a hard time talking to somebody you know. I'm gonna leave some links down below for that too, just like mental health stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Appreciate y'all. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace! My boys Recca has survived another day in the Doki Literature Club. Will he survive another one? Yo, the world may never know. But tune in next time for Recca Literature Club. Y'all, I still gotta figure out something with these titles, but anyway. Alright, love y'all. Holla!